Hi, I'm Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy. Over the last 5 years, it's been my incredible honor to represent Florida's 7th Congressional District in our nation's capital. Working in the halls of Congress as an immigrant, a refugee, an Asian woman, and as a proud American has been the great privilege of my life. My journey from fleeing a violent communist regime to being rescued by the U.S. Navy to working in national security at the Pentagon and now as the first Vietnamese-American Congresswoman is a journey that could have only happened here in America. And for that, I will always be grateful to you in this nation. But like any good journey, it is time for me to take another path. These last few years have been some of the most rewarding moments of my life, but also some of the most challenging. Public service is not without personal sacrifice, and as a mom of 2 young children, my time away from them has been hard, for them, for me, and for our family. So I wanted to share with you that I will not be seeking another term as your representative in Congress. This was not an easy decision, but it was the right decision. I know this may come as a shock to many of you for someone to quote-unquote retire at my age from Congress, without scandal, without immediately seeking higher office, without fear of losing re-election, or without some lucrative job opportunity. I recognize this is a very rare thing to do in Congress, but I still strongly believe in a citizen Congress where ordinary citizens run for office in search of duty and service, not in search of a career. And I never intended my time in Congress to become a career. I am, though, incredibly proud of what we accomplished together over these last 5 years. I am most proud that through it all, whether the Democrats were in charge or the Republicans, whether under President Trump or President Biden, I was consistently named one of the most bipartisan and effective members of Congress. Because from day one, I have always put people over politics. At a time when our politics have become so divisive and dangerous, my greatest hope for my colleagues is that they do the same. To stop the name-calling, saber-rattling, and the disinformation, and to listen to one another. Be ideological in the fight, but pragmatic in the end. And to you, my constituents, thank you for the faith you have placed in me these last 3 terms. Serving in Congress is a symbiotic relationship. Representatives need citizens to stay engaged, and citizens need their representatives to listen. The biggest danger to a democracy is a disengaged electorate. So my ask of you is to stay informed and make your voices heard, and treat each other and your elected officials with dignity and respect, even those with whom you disagree. It is our only hope to preserve this great American experiment. Finally, I want to thank my incredible staff who have served the people of Florida's 7th Congressional District with great pride and determination. Their personal sacrifices and professional commitment mean the world to me, and I'm just beyond proud how effective our office has been and continues to be. Several years ago, I departed public service by leaving the Pentagon and moving to Central Florida to start my family there. I knew then that I wasn't done with public service, just as I know now I am not done with public service. But my time in the U.S. House of Representatives has come to an end. Now, I still have a job to do and will work just as hard this next year as I have the last 5. And rest assured, after I leave office, I will continue to find ways that I can serve this great nation that has given so much to my family and me. Thank you again for everything. May God bless our troops, our veterans, and the United States of America.